Every soul is Gurudāsar.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nivarini sakala vidharoga, Nivarini kanchi kamakshi, Nivarini sakala vidharoga, Nivarini kanchi kamakshi, Nivarini sakala vidha roga, Nivarini bhavatarini sanjivini, bhavatarini sanjivini, ayurarogya sandayini palini, bhavatarini sanjivini, ayurarogya sandayini palini, Nivarini sakala vidha roga, Nivarini Ravi Shashi Nayane Mam Pahi Varade, Ravi Shashi Nayane Mam Pahi Varade, Bhuvi Kalimala Nashini Tripure, Bhuvi Kalimala Nashini Tripure, Navanita Chora, Shri Krishna Anuje, Navanita Chora, Shri Krishna Anuje, Kavita Vinode, Gurudāsar Vinode, Nivarini sakala vidha roga, Nivarini kanchi kamakshi, Nivarini sakala vidha roga, Nivarini. This song of Sri Sri Gurudāsar is set in the raga Shrothashwini. This is a derivative of the 21st Melakarta Keeravani. There is another raga which has the same scale, namely Udaya Ravichandrika, which is taken to be the Janya raga of 9th Melakarta Dhenuka. The two ragas, Shrothashwini and Udaya Ravichandrika, evoke different feelings in the listeners. The question arises as to who are Ashwini Putras. They are the twin gods born of the sun god Surya and his wife Samya, the daughter of Devashilpi Vishwakarma. They are also known as Ashwinau or Ashwini Kumaras. These twin gods are associated with medicine, health, dawn or Suryodayam, and the sciences. In Rig Veda, they are described as youthful divine horsemen traveling in a chariot that had 3 chariot boxes, 3 wheels, 3 turnings, and 3 wheel rims. The emphasis of the number 3 is symbolized in the sacrifice with its 3 soma pressings. It is interesting to note that this song also starts after 3 matras. These Ashwins are depicted as helpers of mortals in the various suktas of Rig Veda. In the epic Mahabharata, the Pandava twins, namely Nakula and Sahadeva, were the children of Ashwins. These devatas bring medicinal quality into the medicines that we consume. The elders in the family will normally tell the children, face the northeast direction and take the medicine, because that is the region for which Ashwini Kumaras are the Adhishtana Devatas. It is not surprising that Sri Gurudasa chose Shrothashwini for this song, which is sung on Kamakshi as Roga Nivarini. Let us now consider the Artha, Bhavartha, Tattvartha of the words used in the song. Pallavi of the song is Nivarini, Sakala Vidha Roga Nivarini, Kanchi Kamakshi. In Lalita Sahasranama, we come across words like Niramaya, Sarva Vyadhi Prashamani, Sarva Mrityu Nivarini, Roga Parvata Damboli, etc. What does Sri Rudram say? Yate Rudra Shiva Tanu Shiva Vishwaha Bheshaji, Shiva Rudrasya Bheshaji Tayo no Mrida Jivase. It means, Hey Rudra, your body, which is called Shiva, which is like medicine in removing diseases, which is auspicious, let that help us get rid of the roga called samsara and live happily. This roga is following us for several births. Sri Gurudasa says, Devi is Sakala Vidha Roga Nivarini. What are the different kinds of rogas that we experience? It can be physical or mental. It is physical when we call it Vyadhi. If it is mental, it is called Ādhi. Devi is called Kamakshi because both Saraswati Devi and Lakshmi Devi are like her eyes. Saraswati will give us jnanam and Lakshmi Devi will give us wealth. When we get sick, we need to know which doctor to approach and also the necessary money required for treatment. Having knowledge but no money, or having money but no knowledge, both are useless. Anupallavi of the song is, she is Bhavatarini, Sanjeevini, Ayurarogya Sandayini and Palini. They are all connected and let us see how. She is Palini, the protector of the entire universe. How does she protect us? By giving us Ayuh and Arogyam, life and health. if I do not have good health, then it is not possible to focus on the attainment of the Purusharthas. Whether we want Bhogam or Moksham, she is ready to give us. In Lalita Sahasranamavali, there is a nama that says Hara Netragni Sandagdha Kama Sanjeevan Aushadhi. Her eyes acted as the medicine for reviving Manmata, who was burned down by the Netragni of Hara. Even to do Punya Karmas, we require healthy body. What should be the ultimate objective of life? Liberation, that is Moksham. Devi, with her Karuna, is enabling us to cross this ocean of samsara. She is Bhavatarini because she is Avyaja Karunamurti. This leads us to the charanam of the song. The literal meaning of this part will be that her eyes are Chandra and Surya. Sri Gurudasa is pleading with the giver of boons to protect him. Varade Mam Pahi. She destroys all the impurities of the earth which deteriorates with Kalikalam. She resides in the place called Shripuram, so Tripure. She is the sister of Krishna, who is called Navanita Chora. She enjoys the compositions of a devotee, Kavita Vinode. She is praised by Sri Gurudasa, Gurudasa Vinute. But the Tattvartham is something different. The words Ravi and Shashi Nayane refers to the two important nadis in our body, Ida and Pingala. When a sadhaka does kumbhakam of the pranavayu, the prana shakti, which is the kundalini, gets awakened and rises to reach the Brahmarandram. She is the giver, Varade, of that Raja Yogam. Bhuvi refers to Mooladhara, Prithvi Tattvam. The word Kalimala to Swadhisthana, the Jala Tattvam. The word Nashini stands for Manipurakam, which is Agni Tattvam. Navanitam is Anahata Chakram. In another song, Sri Gurudasa says, reciting your namas should become the churner. The shvasa, the breath, should be the rope. The curd is the manas, which is Hridayasthanam, which is Anahata Chakram. And the process of churning will happen with Nama Sankirtanam, done with true love and devotion as the dasa of that Guru who is Dakshinamurti Swarupam. What comes out in the whole process is that Navanitam, which gives us Paramanandam, which is permanent. That is the sthana of feelings, bhavana and kalpana. The next word, Kavita Vinode, refers to Vishuddhi Chakram. What is seen, felt, experienced in the Hridaya Sthanam comes out as Kavita through Vak. Vinode stands for Agnya Chakram. The Jnanam dawns there. The Guru Tattvam is represented in Sahasraram. Obeisance is paid to that Guru Tattvam. The seventh avarana of the Shri Chakram is called Sarva Roga Hara Chakram. Our Shastras give mokshapara meaning to the whole thing. One question arises in our mind is, if I do puja to this avarana, will my diseases be removed? Answer is yes. because she gives bhogam and moksham. Whatever one asks for will be granted by her depending upon the Shraddha and Karmaphala. Sri Shankara Bhagavad-pada, while writing Bhashyam for the Nama Samsara Dalanojvale, says, Anitya, Ashuchi, Klesha Rupa Samsaro Rogaha, Tasya Harane Patu Prabhavashali. Ashuchi refers to the three malas, that is Anavamala, Karmamala and Mayikamala. The yoginis, who are the presiding devatas of this chakra, are extremely capable of removing all these malas. Yogini Hridayam informs us as to what Shuddhi one will get by doing puja to this avarana. Shuddha Vidya Vishuddhim cha Bhukti Siddhim Maheshwari Ishwarim Tripura Siddhim Pujayet Bindu Tarpanaihi. As per Brahma Sutram, Vidya means that understanding that Jiva and Ishvara are not two entities but one and the same. What is Shuddha Vidya? It is knowing what needs to be known through Jnanam and ultimately give up that Jnanam also. As Tirumular in Tirumandiram says, Ashai Arumingal, Ashai Arumingal, Ishanodayinum Ashai Arumingal, Ashai Pada Pada, Aivarum Tunbangal, Ashai Vida Vida, Anandamame. Because if we cling to that Jnanam, then that itself will be the obstacle to attain Jnana Siddhi. The purpose of the whole exercise is that the Triputi of Jnanam, Jnatra and Jneyam has to be removed. Otherwise, Jnanam will be only book knowledge. As we say in Tamil, Ettu Chorika. Parashiva Samavesham will occur only if Triputi is removed and one gets Siddhi of that Tripura Siddha Chakreshwari. Who is this Tripura Siddha? Acharya writes Bhashyam for this as Matru Mana Meya Rupanam Tripuranam Uttirna Paramam Shiva Lakshanam Siddhim. It means that we enter into Vishvottirna Bhavam, crossing the three states of Matru, Mana and Meya. That is, I am the seer, that there is something to be seen and the process of seeing. And then to attain the Shiva Swarupam is Tripura Siddha. All the above ideas are put together in one sloka by our Acharya. Shariram Tvam Shambhoho Shashimihiravakshoruhayogam Tavatmanam Manye Bhagavati Navatmanamanagham Atasheshakha Seshityayam Ubhaya Sadharanataya Sthita Sambandho Vam Samarasa Parananda Parayo. You are the Sharira for Shiva. The sun and the moon are your Vakshojam, with which you create Vanaspati and Aushadhi. You are the Bhaskara to give Arogyam and Chandra to give Manashanti. This reminds us of Lalita Sahasranama Namavali, Tapatrayagni Santapta Samahladana Chandrika. Then you are protecting the world in this way. Both you and Shiva have Navatma. The 8 forms of Shiva are Sharva, Bhava, Rudra, Ugra, Bhima, Pashupati, Mahadeva and Ishana. They represent Akasham, Vayuhu, Agni, Jalam, Bhumi, Surya, Chandra and Jiva. The Navatma is Atma Swarupam. The same way, Devi has 9 forms: Kalavyuham, Kulavyuham, Namavyuham, Jnanavyuham, Chittavyuham, Nadavyuham, Binduvyuham, Kalavyuham and Jivavyuham. Vyuham means a fort, Aran. When Shiva is Shariram, she is Shariri, who activates him from within. When Devi is Shariram, Shiva becomes Shariri. Both are generally and equally applicable. Ubhaya Sadharanam. Let us now peek into what Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar says in the Avarana Kirtana sung in Sahana Ragam. This talks of prana and granthi. A yogi, through yoga, raises kundalini by controlling the prana and apana. It breaks all the granthis and reaches the heart region. There, it takes the form of Samvit Kala, says Yogini Hridayam. What is Samvit? It is Jnanam. Bhavanopanishad says, Nirupadhika Samvit eva Kameshwaraha. Nirguna, Nirmala, Nirakara, Nirmaya, Niramaya, Niranjana, Parabrahmam is Kameshwara. That is Samvit. Kala is an amsham or a part thereof. They are in the form of 8 yoginis. They are known as Vak Devatas. And they are Rahasya yoginis. Rahasya does not mean secretive, but something which can be understood and attained only after putting lot of effort by doing upasana. We are aware that Moolamantram, Paradevata, Shri Chakram, Atma are all one and the same. We call Amba as Moolamantratmika. Panchadashakshari is the Moola Mantram. In this, the Akshara Hrim is applicable to both Shiva and Devi. In the Shri Chakram, 4 are Shiva Chakras and 5 are Shakti Chakras, and all the chakras put together is their Shariram. Dikshadhar says, Hrimkara Susharirinyam. Hrim is made up of 4 aksharas, Ih plus Ir plus E plus Im. In this, Hakara stands for Akasham and Repam for Agni. The Nishkriya Brahmam becomes Karya Brahmam and does Srishti. So, Hra refers to Brahma as Srishtikarta. Then Manmata Bijam is Ikara, which is Sthiti Hetu, and hence it is Vishnu Swarupam. The Anuswaram Im is Layam, and it is the duty of Rudra. So, that one Bijakshara, Hrim, stands for all 3 activities of creation, protection and destruction. That itself forms Devi's Shariram, and Shiva is inside that Shariram as Shariri. Dikshatar says, Hrimkara Vipina Harinyam. What is the connection between Sarvaroga Hara Chakram and why Hrimkara is called a dense forest? Bhaskara Raya, who wrote Bhashyam for Lalita Trishati Namavalis, says that Hrimkaram is Maya Bijam. Maya means avidya. This avidya creates bandham or attachments in all of us. This bandham is deep and dense. Can anyone estimate the depth of the ocean called samsara, which creates bandham and which motivates us to do things which otherwise we will not be doing? What do we expect in a dense forest? Animals like lion, tiger, which create fear in us. So we understand Hrim is Maya, which creates avidya, leading us into samsara bandham, which is deep and inaccessible. But if we see a deer in that place, what will we think? Oh, there cannot be any ferocious animals because a deer is playing freely. So, for those devotees who have surrendered unto her and do single-minded upasana, when they reach that paripakva state, their ajnanam is removed because of aparoksha siddhi, and the fear of samsara is removed. Devi Kavacham starts with this shloka. Yat guhyam paramam loke sarva rakshakaram nranam. She is called Chandika because her lakshana is dushta nigraham and shishta paripalanam. All her avatars are for daityanam dehanashaya bhaktanam abhayaya cha. So Sri Gurudasa calls her Palini, the protector. Parashakti takes 8 different forms as Vagdevatas like Vashini, Kameshwari, etc. The word Niramaya tells us that once a person realizes Aham Brahmasmi, that I am that Parabrahma Swarupam, then he gets relieved of all the rogas, Sakala Vidha Roga Nivarini. All these tattvarthas are contained in this one song where Sri Gurudasa addresses her as Kamakshi, indicating that her Karuna Kataksha alone has the capability to lead us all to moksham. Now, we will see the incident which happened in Sri Gurudasa's life that led to the blossoming of this song, which he sung in the raga called Shrothashwini. Sri Gurudasa and his ancestors were all knowledgeable in Sangeetam, Sahityam, Sanskritam, Agamas, Homas, Jyotisham, Aushadham, etc. They had a vessel in their house that was given by Nagamata. Sri Gurudasa used to give akshata and sugar candies as prasada to the devotees after the Upanyasam and Nama Sankirtanam. Things given out from that vessel was believed to have had medicinal property. One day, as he was doing pravachanam, a few people from a neighboring village came to see him. They invited Sri Gurudasa to come to their village. They were all concerned because in every one of their houses, at least one person in every family was having some health issue. They had tried to do many things, but no solution was found, and all their efforts were unsuccessful. Sri Gurudasa went to that village, and the villagers took him around to all the houses. He listened to all their sufferings, and he also felt the pain those villagers were experiencing. After his rounds, he went to the village temple and prayed fervently to Sri Kamakshi. Why should the entire village be suffering? What is the reason for that? And in his dhyanam, he gets the answer. In that village, in the northeastern direction, there was a water tank. It was surrounded by great trees like bilva, parijata, neem, etc. The villagers had not only neglected, they had dirtied the tank so much that it had become totally useless. He got the feeling that if that tank is cleared up by the villagers, then the whole village could get rid of their sickness. He gathered all the villagers and told them that there has to be at least one volunteer from each family to undertake the project of clearing up the tank. The entire village took his advice and suggestion seriously and were up in arms to start the work. Within 15 to 20 days, that Kalyani, the sacred tank, was cleared up and the trees were cleared, weeds removed. Then they dug up the well to bring water. Since the water table was not too far below, the water started oozing quickly. As the well level rose up, the diseases started disappearing from the village. So when the ecosystem is well taken care of, then the whole area gets revived, rejuvenated, and good health and happiness starts to prevail. Some people point out, interestingly, that the Indian subcontinent is like the Kundalini and the Shat Chakras. The Mooladharam is the Vivekananda rock, Bhumi Tattvam. The meeting of the three oceans near Kanyakumari stands for Jala Tattvam, and that is the Swadhisthānam. The entire southern region, which is hot, represents Agni Tattvam and Manipurakam. The central India around Madhya Pradesh is the Hridayasthanam. The area around Delhi, which narrows down, stands for Vishuddhi Chakram. Above that, the Jammu Kashmir area is Agnya Chakram, and beyond that is Sahasraram. Once the Jiva Shakti reaches Sahasraram, the Linga Deham ceases to exist. So, let us pray with Gurudasa that all those who hear this song or sing this song get rid of all their rogas, sakala vidha rogas being removed by listening and singing this song. Let the Shraddha and Bhakti take us closer to Navanita Chora Krishna. Let the Karuna Kataksha of Devi Kamakshi infuse the civic sense in everyone to keep the environment clean for universal welfare. Thank you.